definitely recommend it to everybody.
I consider Arlene's creativity course a gift for me, and I super recommend.
But yes, 100%. Arlene's energy is unmatched. You wouldn't find it anywhere else. I would recommend it to anyone and everyone.
I absolutely would, for sure.
There's nothing quite like it.
I truly recommend this course, especially with Arlene.
And it makes sense. This has worked for me. I'm sure it works for many other people.
I did this course 5 years ago, and I still use some things that I learned from there.
The first thing that I would mention that really got my attention is Arlene's energy and her presence. And then the aura that she reflects. You just cannot help but connect with your inner child.
My creativity course with Arlene was like a therapy session. It helped many of us to move whatever blocked our creativity, and she helped us to be more friend with our inner child.
So the class is based on the connection between ourselves right now and our inner child. It might sound two different things, but it's one thing at the end. And she believes in this course, so she put herself in the game first, and she is the example.
She has a vocation for teaching and for nurturing the minds and the souls of people who just want to create and want to be passionate and artistic. So
she is like more connected to inner child than I was at that time. And I'm ashamed of saying that.
Even I couldn't wait for the next session.
She makes you forget about your fears, and she takes you to the stage where you turn your fears into love, which is basically what stops you from creating. You create from your heart and not from your mind, which I would say was my takeaway.
The creativity course helped me to open up myself, to be true to myself.
I had this limitation in my mind, and I used to think that mountains is the only place where I can create, but then Arlene made me realize that no, creativity is not limited to space. You can just create anything and anywhere if you create from your heart.
The creativity class helped me to understand and go deep inside myself and try to understand the emotion that we all go through, but sometimes we tend to don't listen.
To trust the process and enjoy the now.
The class helped me to understand that there is a way to approach people, adapt and be more flexible.
Explore, experience and expand. Explore, play, appreciate. These are the steps to reach the goal, to discover the inner creative child.
First of all, just knowing that I was taking the first steps into really connecting with this pure creative force within myself, and having someone acknowledge that and guide me through it just made me feel like the world was my playground. This idea of this pure child that we are within, and how we have this bigger person kind of controlling it in a way that's supposed to be more pragmatic. And I think once you are aware of this fact and you give more allowance to this child to just be, it's just very liberating. You get to create from this pure energy that's just creative potential, and to be able to put it out there and share it with others, it's just a magical experience.
Creativity and art is about joy too, so we need to play and enjoy. Her voice when she was playing is in my head right now when I'm recording this video.
Play, we think we are adults and we don't play anymore, but anything that makes you laugh it's a way of playing. I remember that, like, enjoy the now, be here.
Because at the end, life, it's about, we have different possibilities. Being able to answer to very simple questions, for example, who you are, what you want, being aware, be conscious, helps to make choices.
Consciousness observing consciousness.
Consciousness observing consciousness.
We are consciousness observing consciousness.
Consciousness observing consciousness. That's so philosophical and so deep, but it's really to stop and observe and pay attention on the moment, on the present.
Because she knows how to guide you to reach the result of living your life in consciousness.
We can all agree that in modern society we have a tendency to always just focus on the things that we're trying to achieve, like goals or things that we're lacking in a general sense. Once you change your mindset and you're really focusing all of your energy in what you're putting out there and how it bounces back at you, and just attracting all the goodness, it changes everything. One of the great things of these type of courses is the sense of community they create, and knowing that you have a safe space to just explore yourself and connect with others and really put out all the potential you have to do whatever it is you want to do. I do believe that when you start learning to be kind to yourself, the process gets softer and smoother and easier to navigate, but it's a little bit of a challenge that is so rewarding once you get to conquer.
And these lessons, they are for me a freedom for creativity, because you don't care about what the others say, and just create, just observe, and just some things touch you, and yeah, that's it.
And I want to say, if any person follows this step and does the practices, the result is very obvious. And I was amazed by the course progression and improvement that the student had from the beginning to the end.
So I think it was really helpful, and I'm really happy that I had the chance to have this course with Arlene.
I hope you all get to enjoy it and follow us on social media as well.